This story starts like every other peaceful hiking trip: fresh air, sunlight streaming through trees, and the sound of crunching leaves underfoot. But by the time you get to the end, you'll wish they never went in. October 2019, Northern California. 24-year-old Amy Waters was the kind of person who had energy that filled a room. Adventurous, curious, loved being alone in nature, but never reckless. She was a wildlife photography student at a local university, and this trip was supposed to be her solo retreat, just one weekend. Just her camera, and the Mendocino forest. She texted her roommate, "Heading in now. Should be back by Sunday night." Those were her last known words. When Sunday came and went, nothing. No texts, no posts, no Amy. Her roommate waited until Monday morning, assuming maybe Amy's phone had died. But when she still hadn't shown up for class, the roommate panicked and called the police. Within hours, a search and rescue team was dispatched. They found her car neatly parked at the start of the trail. Inside was a granola bar, a half-full water bottle, and a small paper notebook filled with sketches of birds. But Amy was gone. Now, here's where this story completely shifts from a missing hiker case to something no one could explain. When police began checking Amy's digital trail, something very strange appeared. Her phone was still active, and not just on it, was moving. Using cell phone tower data, investigators tracked the phone's pings. The morning after she went missing, it pinged 2 miles deeper into the forest. The next morning, it moved another 3 miles west into dense, dangerous, nearly unreachable terrain. The third morning, it pinged on the other side of a river, with no known footpath or crossing. But Amy? No footprints, no scent trail, no sign she'd been there. And most chilling of all, search dogs were brought in. Trained, experienced canines. Every time they were taken to the new ping location, they would freeze. No barking, no tracking. Just stand completely still, eyes locked on the trees. As if something was watching them. By day 4, the phone stopped pinging. Just dead silence. But here's what you probably weren't told in the news. The search party found a torn piece of flannel shirt matching the one Amy was last seen wearing 20 feet up a tree. A tree that was too thin to climb, too brittle to support a human. And next to that tree, a trail camera that had been placed by a local wildlife researcher. They checked the footage. At exactly 3:42 a.m. on the second night Amy was missing. The camera triggered. There was no visible subject. Dust movement. The foliage in the background shakes violently, almost like something massive passed by, but no animal is seen. Then, 5 seconds later, the screen blips for half a second. When they slow the footage down to frame by frame, just one still image is visible in the blip: Amy. Standing in the dark, facing the camera, wide-eyed, pale, and behind her, something unidentifiable. A figure, twice her height, gaunt and skeletal, eyes reflecting like a predator in night vision. And then nothing. No more sightings. No more pings. Some people say it was exhaustion. She got lost, delirious, wandered in circles until she collapsed. Others think she fell into the river and was swept away. But here's the part that keeps even the toughest rangers up at night. 2 years later, a different hiker male, mid-30s, disappeared in that same area. His phone, same thing, moved each day for 3 days, then stopped. Except his final ping was in the exact same spot where Amy's last ping came from. They sent another search team. They found the man's backpack, torn to shreds, no blood. No tracks, just a piece of paper inside the front pocket. Scribbled on it, in dirt-smudged ink, were 3 words: "It walks backwards." So what really happened in those woods? Some say it's just a string of coincidences. That both hikers were simply unprepared. Nature took over. That the pinging phone was dropped and carried by animals. Others, they whisper stories of the skinwalker legends from local tribes, shapeshifters that mimic voices, draw people in, but never let them go. One park ranger, anonymously, shared this: that forest isn't just trees, it watches you. Tracks you go off the trail, and sometimes you don't come back as yourself. To this day, Amy's body has never been found. Her parents still leave flowers at the trailhead every October. Her case remains open. And if you go into those woods now, some hikers say, just before sunrise, you can hear a camera shutter clicking, even when no one's around. If you liked this story and want more real-world mysteries with strange twists, subscribe and turn on notifications. I post every week. And if you ever find a phone in the woods, don't pick it up.